IC switch. In this video, we will show you how to solder an IC switch or integrated circuit switch onto the PCB. Using the instruction manual, identify the correct component that you need to solder. Carefully remove the component from the packaging. Take care not to bend the legs. If you do bend the legs, straighten them before fitting into the PCB. Starting with one component, identify the correct location on the PCB, using the manual and PCB markings to help. With this chip, the orientation is important. The U-shaped cut on the bottom of the chip must be aligned with the notch marked on the PCB. After you have inserted the chip, double and triple check that you have got it the right way round. It is better to triple check before soldering, as this component is not easy to correct after soldering. With IC chips, you should not bend the legs. Holding it in place, turn the board over, ensuring that the component is flat. If this is tricky, you can also use blue tack. Next, solder two of the legs in opposite corners to the board. Use the soldering video for more information if you need more help. This should hold the component in place. Turn the board over and check that it is still flat. It is difficult to reposition the component once all the legs are soldered, so it is good practice to check. Leaving a few seconds between legs to reduce the temperature applied to the part, solder the rest of the legs to the solder pads in turn. Because the legs are close to each other, make sure to not create a short circuit while soldering, and that each joint is separated from another. You can use a magnifying glass to check if you are unsure.